Imagine the best hairstyles for your face shape, making you look timeless and absolutely radiant, gorgeous. I research worst style and beauty mistakes and youth-boosting fixes for mature women, so you get simple, proven transformations that work instantly. Today we're perfecting best hairstyles for your face shape after 50. You'll look 10 years younger by the end. We're covering 4 powerful parts. The biggest face shape mistakes women over 50 make with their hair, the cuts that instantly slim and lift, the framing techniques that soften and brighten, and the finishing touches that seal the whole look. Stay for the game changer in part 3. Most women have never heard of it, and it genuinely shaves years off your face. Like and subscribe to Ageless Glow so you never miss a tip. Part 1. The face shape mistakes aging you fastest. Most women over 50 are unknowingly choosing hairstyles that age them by a decade, not because of gray hair or fine lines, but because of one critical error. They are choosing hairstyles they love on other women without ever considering their own face shape. This single mistake is the reason a gorgeous cut can look completely wrong on you, even when it looks stunning in a magazine. Most overlook this, and it costs them years. Your face shape is the invisible blueprint for every great haircut. After 50, the face naturally loses volume in the cheeks, the jawline softens, and the temples can become narrower. These shifts mean the face shape you had at May 30th have evolved. Many women are still cutting their hair for a face shape they no longer have, and that mismatch is quietly adding years. Understanding your current shape is the single most powerful step you can take before your next salon visit. There are 5 core face shapes that matter most for mature women: oval, round, square, heart, and oblong. Each has specific hairstyle rules that flatter, lift, and frame beautifully. Here are the 5 most common face shape mistakes and what to do instead. 1. Cutting too short on a round face. Very short all-over cuts remove height and make round faces appear wider and heavier. Adding volume at the crown completely transforms the silhouette. 2. Choosing blunt straight cuts on a square face. Hard straight lines across a strong jawline emphasize angularity. Soft layers and waves are far more flattering and feminine. 3. Adding wide volume at the sides on a heart face. Wide side volume on a narrow chin draws attention to the broadest part of the forehead, creating imbalance. Length and softness below the cheekbones is the secret. For going too flat on an oblong face. Oblong faces need width, not length. Skipping layers and volume creates a narrow, elongated look that reads as tired rather than refined. 5. Ignoring the temples on an oval face. Even the most forgiving face shape can be aged by ignoring thinning temples. Light face framing pieces near the temples restore youthful fullness beautifully. Variations in texture, color, and density all influence how each correction works on your individual hair. Why it works is simple. When your hairstyle mirrors and balances your face shape, your best features are immediately highlighted. Tools relevant here include a wide tooth comb for assessing natural texture, a handheld mirror for checking all angles, and reference photos sorted by face shape. Maintenance matters too. Shape-enhancing cuts need a trim every 6 to 8 weeks to preserve their silhouette-correcting effect. You will love part 2. It covers the exact cuts that create an instant lift for every shape. Part 2. The exact cuts that lift every face shape after 50. Here is the part most women skip entirely, and it is the reason they leave the salon still looking their age. Choosing the right category of cut for your specific face shape after 50 is not just about aesthetics. It is about working with the natural changes that have happened to your face, and using shape and structure to create the illusion of lift, fullness, and youthful proportion. This shaves off 10 years when done correctly. After 50, gravity, volume loss, and skin laxity all work against a flat or poorly shaped cut. The right haircut actually functions like a non-surgical lift. It redirects the eye upward, creates the appearance of higher cheekbones, and brings warmth and light closer to the face. These are not small differences. Women who get this right look visibly younger within a single appointment. Here are 5 cuts that work beautifully for mature women across different face shapes. 1. The textured lob for round faces. A lob sitting just below the jaw with internal layers and soft texture adds height and elongates the face beautifully. It is one of the most universally flattering cuts for women over 50 with fuller face shapes. 2. The soft layered bob for square faces. A chin-length bob with curved, Soft layers remove sharpness from the jawline and creates a more oval-like softness. Slight wave or bend at the ends enhances the effect dramatically. 3. The long layered cut for heart faces. Keeping length below the chin and adding soft layers from the cheekbone downward balances a wider forehead with a naturally narrow chin. This is one of the most elegant looks for mature women. 4. The voluminous mid-length cut for oblong faces. Cuts that hit between the chin and shoulder with strong side volume and soft curls, or waves add width and break the vertical line. The result is balanced, feminine, and refreshed. 5. The face-framing layered cut for oval faces. Oval faces suit nearly any length, but after 50, face-framing layers near the temples and cheeks restore fullness where volume loss tends to first appear. Variations in how layers are cut, point cut, razor cut, or scissor over comb, each produce a different texture and movement in the final result. Why it works comes down to visual proportion. The right cut creates optical balance, guiding the eye to your most beautiful features. Relevant styling tools include a round brush for volume, a diffuser for natural texture, and a lightweight mousse for hold without weight. Maintenance for layered cuts means returning every 6 to 8 weeks and refreshing the shape to keep the structure intact and lifting as intended. Most overlook the difference between a cut that simply shortens hair and one that is actually engineered for lift. Part 3 is the real game changer. Keep watching. Part 3. Face framing techniques that instantly soften and brighten. This is the part most stylists do not explain. And once you understand it, you will never look at your hairstyle the same way again. Face framing is not simply about having a few pieces around the face. It is a deliberate, strategic technique that controls where light falls, where shadow is created, and how your facial features are perceived. When done correctly for your face shape and age, it is genuinely the most powerful youth-restoring tool in hairstyling. You will love this one. After 50, the area around the eyes and cheekbones tends to flatten and lose its natural luminosity. Clever face framing layers redirect light toward those areas, creating an effect that is similar to the best highlight and contour makeup, except it is built into your haircut itself. The result is a face that appears lifted, brighter, and more defined without a single product. Here are 5 face framing techniques that work beautifully for mature women. 1. Curtain bangs for softening the forehead. Soft curtain bangs parted in the center and swept gently to each side frame the upper face, reduce the visual width of a broad forehead, and draw attention directly to the eyes. They work across nearly every face shape and are one of the most requested techniques for women over 50. 2. Wispy pieces at the temples. Light, wispy strands intentionally left or cut to frame the temples restore the appearance of fullness in an area where thinning most commonly begins. This single adjustment can visually restore the youthful oval proportion of the face. 3. Curved layers from cheekbone to jaw. Layers that follow the natural curve of the face from cheekbone downward create a soft halo effect that flatters the profile and eliminates harsh straight lines around the face. For soft undercutting near the nape, removing bulk at the nape creates a lighter, cleaner finish that lifts the overall silhouette and makes the neck appear longer and more elegant. A beautifully youthful effect. 5. Color-matched framing pieces. Even subtle tonal variation in the face framing pieces, slightly lighter than the rest of the hair, draws light to the face and mimics the natural sun-kissed highlights of youth. Variations depend on hair density, natural texture, and desired maintenance level. Fine hair benefits from lighter, softer frames while thicker hair can carry more dramatic framing. Why it works is pure visual psychology. Light attracts the eye, and placing strategic lightness near the face pulls focus upward and inward to your most beautiful features. Relevant tools include a flat iron for soft bends, a lightweight serum for shine, and fine-tooth tail comb for precise parting. Maintenance for face framing pieces means refreshing them every 5 to 6 weeks to keep their shape and prevent them from blending back into the main cut. This shaves off 10 years on its own. And Part 4 brings everything together with finishing touches that complete the whole look. Part 4. Finishing touches that complete the entire look. You have the right cut and the right framing. Now here is where everything comes together. The finishing touches on a hairstyle are the difference between a look that simply exists and one that genuinely turns heads. Most women over 50 underestimate this final layer entirely, and as a result, they leave a beautifully cut style looking flat, undone, or slightly off. Getting this right adds the final 10 years of youth back and makes the whole look intentional and polished. Finishing is not about loading your hair with product or spending an extra hour styling. It is about 4 or 5 deliberate choices that add texture, movement, shine, and proportion. After 50, hair can lose its natural luminosity and movement. These finishing techniques restore exactly that, giving hair a healthy, vital, effortless quality that reads as younger from every angle. This shaves off 10 years all on its own. Here are 5 finishing techniques that elevate any face shape hairstyle for mature women. 1. Soft bends, not tight curls. Tight curls can appear dated and add unwanted volume in the wrong places. Soft romantic bends and waves created with a large barrel iron or flexi rods add movement and lightness that look naturally youthful. 2. Root lift for flattering crown volume. Applying a light hold mousse or volumizing spray at the root and using a round brush or fingers to lift the crown creates height where it matters most, right at the top of the head, which elongates the face and lifts the overall silhouette. 3. Shine serum on the mid-lengths and ends. Dull, dry ends immediately add years. A small amount of lightweight shine serum smoothed through the mid-lengths and ends restores luminosity and gives hair a healthy, vibrant finish that photographs and films beautifully. For the refined part, the placement of your part is quietly one of the most powerful finishing decisions you make. A side part adds movement and asymmetry that flatters most mature face shapes, while a soft center part suits oval and oblong shapes with softer features. 5. Taming the perimeter softly. Using a very light hold spray or a drop of smoothing cream along the hairline eliminates frizz and flyaways at the frame of the face, the exact area the eye travels to first when looking at you. Variations depend on your hair type, density, and the level of polish you prefer. Fine hair responds best to lightweight formulas while coarser hair benefits from richer serums and stronger hold. Why it works is elegance through intention. Every finish detail signals care, vitality, and confidence. Relevant tools include a large barrel curling wand, a boar bristle brush, and a lightweight flexible hold hairspray. Maintenance means refreshing your finishing routine each morning with minimal product to preserve the style's shape, movement, and shine between washes. You have everything you need now, and most overlook at least 2 of these steps completely. Watch part 1 again to match your face shape, and begin the full transformation today. Boom, gorgeous! You look 10 years younger and you have not touched a single product yet. You now know exactly how to identify your face shape after 50. Choose the cut that lifts and flatters, use face framing techniques that brighten and soften, and add the finishing touches that pull the entire look together with effortless elegance. Wear this confidently everywhere, to brunch, to work, to every room you walk into. If this helped you, please give it a like and subscribe to Ageless Glow so you never miss a transformation tip. Drop a comment below and tell us, which mistake were you making? We read every single one. You are radiant, you are timeless, and gorgeous. You are just getting started.